Hey everyone, Sacred Cards here, and today I'm going to share my Marincess deck profile. Marincess is one of my favorite decks, and it's a lot of fun to play. The water attribute just happened to be my first love in Yu-Gi-Oh, so I thought it'd be fitting that it's the first deck profile I share on this channel. I'll go through my deck list and explain the cards as best I can. So with that said, let's get into it. First off, for the main deck, I play 3 copies of Marincess Blue Tang. She's your main starter and the card you want to see most often. When she is normal or special summoned, she can send a Marincess card from your deck to the graveyard and excavate the top 3 cards of your deck to add a Marincess card to your hand. Next, I play 3 copies of Marincess Seahorse. She's a 1-card starter, and she can special summon herself from the hand to a zone on Marincess Link monster points to, and she can banish herself from the graveyard and special summon a monster from your hand to a zone Link monster points to. 3 copies of Marincess Spring Girl. She can banish a card from the grave to special summon herself to the field from your hand. She can send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard up to the number of Marincess monsters you control and burn your opponent 200 life points for each Marincess card sent. 3 copies of Marincess Pascalis. She can special summon a monster from hand when she is normal or special summon. She can also banish herself from the graveyard to add a Marincess spell or trap from graveyard back to your hand. Last of the Marincess monsters, I play 1 Mandarin, 1 Sleepy Maiden, and 1 Basilalima. Marincess Mandarin can special summon herself from the hand or graveyard to a zone Link monster points to if you control 2 monsters. Sleepy Maiden can target a card you control, special summon herself from the hand, and protect that card from being destroyed by card effects. Basilalima is another name, and when she's in the graveyard, she can banish herself to protect your Marincess monsters from being destroyed by card effects. Next, for some interruptions, I play 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 3 copies of Ghost Mourner, 3 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, and 3 Gamma Seal. Sometimes you're locked into water monsters, but when you give this card to your opponent, you can actually recycle it back to your hand with the effect of Aqua Argonaut, which we'll get into in the extra deck. These cards can be changed out for whatever you like. This is just a lineup I've enjoyed playing for now. That's it for the monsters. Now on to the spells. First up, we got 3 copies of Signet Mining. Signet Mining is a card that you can add a level 4 or lower Cyberse monster by sending a card from your hand to the graveyard. So she's your main searcher. 2 Battle Ocean. This is a searchable field spell that increases your monster's attack by 200 and 600 for every card equipped to that monster. I like 2 because you don't mind seeing 1 in your opening hand, and it pairs very well with our next card, which is 3 copies of Marincess Dive. Dive can special summon any monster from your deck when Battle Ocean is on the field, or summons 1 from the graveyard. It's one of your best extenders and is also searchable with Marincess Sea Angel. Next, I play 2 Pot of Desires just to increase your consistency and a little bit of draw power. And then for some 1-0s, I play 1 Monster Reborn. It's just another good extender, and Called by the Grave helps your plays go through. Last card in the main deck, I play 2 copies of Marincess Wave. I love this card because it's a trap that can be played from your hand to negate an effect on your opponent's side of the field, and it makes your water monsters unaffected by card effects. It's also not once per turn, so I like playing 2 copies. Now that we've finished the main deck, let's take a look at the extra deck. For the extra deck, I play 2 copies of Marincess Blue Slug. When she is link summoned, she can add a Marincess monster from your graveyard back to your hand. It locks you into water monsters, but we don't care because every monster is water in this deck. 2 copies of Sea Angel. She's one of the most important cards in the deck because she'll search you any Marincess spell from your deck to your hand, be it your Battle Ocean or your copies of Marincess Dive, whatever you might need. For the Link 2s, I play 2 Coral Anemone and 1 Crystal Heart. Anemone targets a water monster with 1500 or less attack and special summons it to a zone she points to. And when she is sent to the graveyard, she can add any Marincess card back to your hand. With Crystal Heart, when you link with it, you can make your monster unaffected by card effects when Battle Ocean is on the field. If I can, I like making this before going into my Link 4. For Link 3s, I play 1 Coral Triangle and 1 Marbled Rock. Coral Triangle will search your Marincess Wave from deck to hand by sending a water monster to the graveyard. She can also banish herself from the graveyard to special summon monsters whose link ratings equal 3. So she's great for helping you recover if need be. Marbled Rock can get any Marincess card back from the graveyard to your hand, so it's great for the grind game to help you recycle your resources. For your big boss monsters, we play 1 Aqua Argonaut, 1 Bubble Reef, and 1 Marincess Wonderheart. Aqua Argonaut can negate a spell effect on your opponent's side of the field and can target 1 water monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls, return them to the hand. Bubble Reef can banish a monster from your graveyard to draw a card during the standby phase. She also gains 600 attack each time a monster is banished. And you can send a water monster from your hand to the grave to special summon one of your banished monsters. Wonderheart is good for helping you clear your opponent's board because when she attacks, she can special summon a monster that she is equipped with that can attack as well. Sometimes I have to make her going second, so it's a nice option to have. Last of the non-Marincess monsters, I play 1 World Dragon Zealantis, 1 Splash Mage, and 1 number 4 Stealth Kraken. Zealantis can be made with any Link 4 monster. It can banish all monsters on the field, then special summon as many that were banished by this effect in face up or face down defense position. During the battle phase, quick effect, you can destroy monsters on the field up to the number of co-linked monsters. Great card to help you win the game. Splash Mage is a good extender and can target a Cyberse monster in the grave and special summon it in defense position. And lastly, Stealth Kraken is a rank 4 that turns all monsters on the field into water, which can disrupt your opponent, especially if you pair it with Goes in Match, which we're not playing in this list, but either way, you can quick effect destroy a water monster on your opponent's side of the field. Well, that is it for the deck profile. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if there's anything you liked or didn't like, feel free to leave me a comment telling me what you think. Be sure to like the video if you did, and subscribe for more content. Thank you, and have a great day.